Here's Golf to Go with Frank LaRosa.
Taro Arai was born on a tiny island in Japan to a family of limited means, and today he is a renowned master sushi chef. That's hard to say. And the owner of 9 award-winning Japanese restaurants. He loves playing the game of golf and knows that work and family come first. But he says he is the chief dreaming officer of Mikuni Restaurants. Taro, welcome to People Who Play the Game.
Thank you so much, Frank-san.
What does a chief dreaming officer do all day?
That's a good question. I get to dream all I want for free. So why not dream big, right? So I have so many dreams in every area of my life. For business, I have a 50-50. Why not have 50 businesses by 50th anniversary Mikuni? And our mission statement is to be the most loving and loved company in the world. We don't have to make best sushi. We want to keep loving others, So it depends. On golf game too, I have a dream. I have so many dreams in every area.
That's exciting to have. You kind of alluded to your mission statement of your restaurants as well. To be the most loving and most loved restaurant in the world. That's a pretty high goal there.
Oh, yes. But again, dreaming is free. I never say, what if? I say, why not? So, yes, this is my way of keep pushing forward. The Kaizen restaurant that we have, what does Kaizen mean? Means continuous improvement, change for the better. So if we can one step forward, even golf game too, if we can improve something a little bit, that's still good things to do.
You're well on your way to being the most loved and the most loving restaurant. My family loves it. Everybody I talk to says, "Yeah, I went to Mikuni for my birthday," or celebrations, and it's got to be fun to have all those people in your restaurants enjoying themselves.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
So, what do you think it is that makes the Mikuni restaurants so endearing to people?
I don't know. I mean, it's been amazing support we receive. Even the COVID. I mean, I was so worried about. We got riot. Came and did a Midtown store. We got all the windows were broken, and there's so many. We don't know anything about what we're gonna do next week. We couldn't plan anything. Yet our employees are just managers are there for us, loyal. And customers, even the 3-4 hours wait to go on curbside, they just kept supporting us. I don't know. I think one thing is we love to support the community too. That's one reason I started playing golf too. Like I used to have basketball tournament, tennis tournament. I did every sports to raise money. And somebody told me 25 years ago, why don't you play golf to raise money? I said, well, I've never played. So I invited 50 of my friends. Let's have a 9-hole golf tournament. Never played, just went there, hit some balls going right and left. People laughed at me and raised the most money. I said, wow, this is the best way to just get laughed at and raise money. So 25 years later, last year was the hardest one too. Middle of the pandemic, we couldn't get together, heat waves, smoke from the fire. So they told us to cancel, but we said, I kind of had a dream. People still need help in this time too. So we had a 9-hole tournament and raised $300,000 last year.
That's amazing.
I mean, it's not what I do. It's the community get together. I mean, 9-hole tournament, we charge $6,000 to sponsor for foursome. For 9-hole, who's gonna pay that kind of money? Yet we're booked, we're sold out. And, I don't know. I can't thank enough to people in Sacramento area.
And I guess they'd return the favor and thank you. It's kind of a badge of honor to say, I played it in the Mikuni tournament.
Thank you.
No, people, they kind of stand up straight when they say that. It's a place to be. It's a place to know that good things are being done, and they enjoy being seen by others as well. So, all around it works for everybody else.
Well, you're welcome this year too. August 9th.
August
We're having
9th.
another one.
All right. Being involved in the community is really important to you, not only for your restaurants, but to you and your family as well.
I mean, we came to United States back in the 80s, 85, with nothing, no friends, and no English. To be able to play golf, I mean, never imagined back in the days.
Yeah.
And to be able to teach sociology class, you know, I have a lot of sushi classes. I'm teaching them in English because through the pandemic, I couldn't do in person. So we learned how to do virtual. We did like over 300 people at one time.
Wow.
I mean, it's been amazing. I mean, it's a miracle to be here, and then we're more than blessed to be here. That's why I can't stop smiling every morning, every day, every moment of my life.
Everybody wants to be like you. You know, when you talk about sushi, I don't think you describe yourself as a traditional sushi chef.
Yeah, I mean, when we opened the restaurant, I mean, my dad, we built a sushi for ourselves, and he said, "All right, you be the sushi chef." I said, "Dad, I've never been trained, so I have to go get a book called Sushi for Dummies," right? It was terrible. Now I think back, I said, how could the people eat my sushi back in the days? But again, you know, my nickname in high school, somebody said, if you don't understand, just say no problem. I said, okay, no problem. Who's your favorite teacher? No problem. So they used to call me Mr. No Problem. I carry that in the business too. So people said, I like hot dog. No problem. I went to the liquor store, got a hot dog, and made a roll with the hot dogs and served with the ketchup and mustard. So, you know, in the beginning, we had 300 different types of rolls because I never say no to anyone. So yeah, we had no rules. We just kept creating new dishes after new rolls. Now it's amazing to see having 33 chefs from a restaurant open their own. If you go to Sacramento, I'm pretty sure every restaurant you go to, you see the roll with sauces, and those are a big no-no back in the days.
Yeah.
So it's so fun to see.
You have an incredible schedule. I mean, we've tried to put this little interview together for almost a month now, and it's not that we weren't trying, but your schedule is amazing. How do you balance your work life and your family life?
Oh, that's great questions. So when I was like, younger, I used to work, let's say 7:30 a.m. to about midnight every day. And one time I went home, my daughter was still second grade. She said, "Oh, welcome to Mama's home." That hit me so hard. I said, wow, I live here, but I go work before they wake up. And then by the time I come home, they're gone, they're sleeping. So I said, you know what? I have to balance my schedule better. So now all my kids are, finished all college, and I look back, I was so glad to be able to spend time with them. And now they don't need me. So I get back to full-time, fun hours job. But every morning I send my kids, last 9 years, my encouragement to them, or love notes every single morning.
That's great.
So we're keeping in touch. And now I want to, everyone wants to work for a company. So I'm so excited for my family too.
I would imagine that that golf helps balance your life as well. You seem to have really taken to the sport. What fascinates you about the game?
Golf is all about who I play with. I mean, people say, which course do you like the best? I say, depends on who I play with, and I get to spend 4 or 5 hours, and we get to know each other. That's how I have all my friends. Like Phil Oates took me to BMW last week. I met him through golf, and I get to spend time with him, get to know him. We became good friends. It was an amazing time together for a week. Talk about God, talk about family. I love golf, just to be able to. I mean, basketball, I love basketball too, but there's no chance to talk about life. You just beat it, each other, right? But golf is totally different. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what I do without golf, get to know other people. So my daughter too, she graduated, she had a full scholarship in college playing golf. Even she was my inspiration because she had no talent in sports, but she practiced 3 hours a day, no matter what. She wanted to get a scholarship, and she ended up becoming, captain for the college team, winning the college championship. And now she's working hard, and she's using the golf for charitable organization. The other day too, Beat the Pro, she went to raise money at the Surrender Country Club. I mean, what sport can you do like that, And you get to play with, like, I get to play with my dad once a month, and he has Alzheimer's, so he's getting better each time I play, because he's two balls in the water. He's still putting for birdie because he doesn't remember he hits in the water, right? So he's so proud of himself, and we get to spend time together. I mean, I can't wait to play golf with my grandkids. So right now, even my kids are all gone. Now I have a friend's kid. She's 12 years old, just turned 12. I'm helping her out for the last 15 months, and she just shot 76 already.
Whoa.
So I think I can help her to get a full scholarship in college. So I'm excited. I want to help so many ways for younger people in the future too, through golf. I mean, that's the best way to get a scholarship too, especially for the girls.
I'm glad to hear you say that, rather than pick your favorite course, you talk about the people. I get that same question all the time. And my answer is the same. It depends on who I was laughing with, because it's 4 hours to really enjoy someone's company, to know something more about them, to uncover little secrets. And, along the way, you hit some good shots, some bad shots, and you have some fun.
Yeah. I mean, especially like deciding who should be the next manager for a company. I take them to golf. I can see who they are. Short temper, start breaking clubs. Oh, maybe he might not be the one. If he cheats, he might not be the one. I mean, golf can bring a lot of personality there, true colors sometimes too. So it's fun.
What's the best part of your game?
Let's see. For Asian old man, I can hit pretty far too. I've been hitting over 300. So I won some long drive contests and stuff too.
That's pretty good.
For a little Asian, that's fine.
What part of your game needs work?
Oh, I mean, everything. Even drive, it's not consistent. Chipping, I think that's the worst, because you have to put time on. I'm the guy just play tournament after tournament for charity. I don't really practice, so that's my weakness for sure.
Have you ever had a chance to play with any of your heroes of the game?
Heroes like who?
It could be one of your managers even. Everybody describes a hero differently. Maybe some of the tour players or maybe celebrities, or I mean, you're a celebrity in your own right. So
I don't know. I get to play with everybody. Like last week, I spent time with Canelo, the fighter, boxer. I mean, yesterday I played with David Sutherland, local, ex-PGA pro. I get to play with so many different type of people, and they all teach me something that I can learn. Like, I don't know if you know Dale Carson. He might not be the best golfer,
right?
But just to spend 4 hours with them, wow. I mean, I can get so much from him. So
there's a man with some business sense, huh?
Oh yeah, he is. And he's so given. And, he donated $6 million for Sac State business, and, for the foster kids, I don't know, $7 million he raised for them. I mean, I get to meet all these people that I can look forward to, learn from them. So, I mean, golf is the best way to spend time together. I love it.
If you had to pick your fantasy foursome, who would be in it?
Ooh, well, I want to play with Matsuyama for sure. I mean, if he's finally did it for Japanese, I was so happy for him. I can't imagine how much pressure he had to win that tournament. So yeah, I would love to play with him. But again, I'll enjoy playing golf with anybody. So I want to play with you. That would be more fun than playing with Tiger. No pressure.
We'll make that a date. We'll hook that up.
Okay.
it had to be just incredible in Japan after he won that tournament, because there is an incredible love of the game and a passion for the game in Japan. I think it's the second largest golf market in the world, isn't it?
I mean, they told me $1 billion he made on the endorsement.
That's pretty good.
I mean, every time I see Japanese TV commercial, is all about Matsuyama, Matsuyama, Matsuyama. I mean, I'm so happy for him. Yeah, golf is pretty big in Japan, but only rich people were able to play. So still now too, younger people really can't play. So, I mean, I never touched golf club in my life till I was in 20s. So it's a different sport. I played ping pong all my life in Japan.
With people that don't play golf, you just kind of want to take them out on the golf course and say, you just try this just once, get the ball in the air, and then tell me how that feels. It's a remarkable game. So you've played a lot of incredible courses, and I'm not sure this is a fair question about which course is still on your bucket list, because it probably depends on who you want to play with. But what course would you like to play that you haven't had a chance to?
Ooh, that's a good question. We just went to Pinehurst, won the golf tournament. That was fun. We had a +3 guy. He did all the work. I was not even on the golf course. I was going to ride. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, one time I was invited to Augusta. My friend ended up going, but my daughter had a tournament. I promised her that I was going to her tournament. So I told her, hey, instead of going to Augusta, I'm going to see your tournament. She said, oh, okay, fine. I mean, she had no idea. But again, talk about balance. I'm sure I get to go there someday to play. So I said, I don't want to miss out my daughter's golf tournament. So I ended up going to her tournament, and yeah, she was struggling on that day.
The words that keep coming up during this interview, and when I've heard you being interviewed by other people, it's balance, it's giving, it's love, it's family, it's your religion, it's all of these things that, when we think of Taro, we think of the, the entrepreneur of the restaurants, but this part of your life is probably even more important than that.
Oh, yes, for sure. Like personally, I used to be short temper. I used to throw club and stuff. And I used to throw sushi to my sister in front of the customer. Customer had to fight, stop our fight. So I had to change my inside. So I said, you know what, I'm going to set the goal. I want to be the happiest man ever. So I tried so hard to be happy. And now if somebody cut me up on the freeway, I say, oh, thank you for not hitting me. I'm going to pray for you. I have changed 180 degrees. And meanwhile, one lady said, I had a dream about you. I said, well, I'm married. No, I have to tell you. And she said, God told me that you have to be the most joyous man ever. I said, okay, I guess I don't have to choose to be happy anymore. So I prayed to God to give me so much joy from within. If I don't share, I'm going to blow up, right? More I share, I get filled up with joy. People say, your cup is always full. I said, no, you just don't have a bucket and overflowing every moment. And meanwhile, I told my wife, Kaizen, I want to improve myself. How can I improve? And she said, maybe you should think before you speak. I said, whoa, that's rude. And then I saw the YouTube, the guy said, hey, you have to think before you speak. THINK, is it T as is it true? H is it helpful? I is inspiring. And is it necessary? That was a hard one for me. I said things that not necessary. K is it kind? If not, don't say it. Whole year I tried my best not to say things that it's not necessary. So I did that for a whole year. I got better. So I told my wife, I think I'm improved. What's next? But I'm the only one talking. She said, well, you don't give me a chance. I said, oh, I got this. You got 7 minutes to ESPN. Go ahead, talk. I want to listen. I want to be the better listener. And she said, well, I can't talk like that. So whole year, my goal was to be a better listener. I want to listen to God. I want to listen to my wife. That's my love, showing love in action. Even employees too. manager started talking, I already have the answer, but I said, you know what? I should listen to them so I can, learn to listen, so I can listen to learn. So that's whole year I've been worked on last year. I asked my wife, hey, my next goal is to be a humble servant. So now I'm washing all the dishes. I'm doing my own laundry. I want to be ready for the next year. She said, well, you have improved. I give you 50 out of 100. So I didn't pass. So this year again, my goal to be a better listener. So wherever I go, if they start talking, I'm supposed to just listen and understand what they're trying to say. So that's my goal. So every area I want to improve. That's my personal side. I want to be a better listener this year.
Well, now you just set the bar for me with my wife, because apparently I'm not a very good listener either. But
it's not easy.
No, it's not. That's a very tough skill, especially
Yeah.
when you already know the answer, or you think you know the answer.
Yes.
To give the person an opportunity to, to present their thinking. It's not easy. You're right. Taro, you're an incredible human being. And, we are so blessed here in Sacramento to have you with us, not only for your restaurants, which everybody loves and enjoys, but for all the things you do in the community, but mostly just for being the person that you are. You are a wonderful human being. And I look forward to the opportunity to tee it up with you sometime and hit it all over the park. We don't care where it goes. We're just going to have some fun talking, talking and listening.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
please
for
let me
being.
know.
I'm going to do it.
I
Thank
need
you.
at least about a month or 2 or 3 months advance notice too.
You're not listening. Thank you for being one of the people that play the game, and thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Frank-san. God bless.
You too.